Hello everyone and welcome back for another story time. I want to say a quick hello today to two people living in Yarraville who have been watching, and that's Austin and Huxley. Hi Austin and Huxley, thanks for watching and I hope you're enjoying the stories. Now today's story is one of my all-time favourites, but before we start reading it, let's check in and say a quick hi hello and see how everyone's going. Hands up, let's go. Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you? How are you? Hi, hello, and how are you? How are you today? I hope everyone's going really well, and I hope you're all excited about today's story because I definitely am. Today in our story, we're about to meet a special little koala. Do you know which story I'm talking about? Today's story is all about Koala Lou. Let's get reading. There was once a baby koala, so soft and round that all who saw her loved her. Her name was Koala Lou. Hello, Koala Lou. Lovely to meet you. The emu loved her. The platypus loved her, and even tough little koala Claus next door loved her. But it was her mother who loved her most of all. 100 times a day she would laugh and shake her head and say, "Koala Lou, I do love you." Aw, that's nice. Whenever she stretched in the early morning sun, or climbed a gum tree, or bravely went down the track all by herself, her mother would smile and say, can you say it with me? "Koala Lou, I do love you." The years passed and other koalas were born, brothers and sisters for Koala Lou. Soon her mummy was so busy she didn't have time to tell Koala Lou that she loved her, although of course she did. Busy mama, trying her best I think, with how many little koala babies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and Koala Lou. Every night as she curled up under the stars, Koala Lou thought about the times when her mummy had looked at her and said, can we say it together? "Koala Lou, I do love you." And she longed for her to say it again. One night, Koala Lou had a splendid idea. Preparations had begun for the Bush Olympics. She would enter. She would compete in the gum tree climbing event, and she would win, and her mummy would fling her arms around her neck and say again, all together, "Koala Lou, I do love you." Koala Lou began her training straight away. She jogged and puffed and lifted weights and panted. She hung from a branch with one claw at a time until she ached. She did push-ups till her stomach hurt, and last of all, she climbed the tallest tree that she could find over and over again. That's a big tree. Sometimes her mummy would watch her and ask, "How you going, Blossom?" "Fine, just fine," Koala Lou would reply. At last, the day of the Bush Olympics arrived. Oh my goodness, I'm excited. What's going to happen? Koala Claus had also entered the gum tree climbing, and everyone knew how fast she was, but Koala Lou wasn't scared. She saw her mummy in the crowd and imagined her saying again, All together now. Koala Lou, I do love you. And her heart filled with hope. It was Koala Claus who went first. Her climb was a record-breaking 22 metres in 70 seconds flat. The spectators whistled and cheered and wildly waved their holiday hats. My goodness, she's looking a bit triumphant up there, isn't she? Well done, Koala Claus. Can I do better than that? Thought Koala Lou. I must. As she stepped towards the tree, a hush fell over the crowd. On your mark, said Kookaburra. Get set, go. What's going to happen? Koala Lou leapt onto the tree, up and up and up. She climbed higher and higher and higher, faster and faster and faster, until there she was, right at the very top. The spectators roared and clapped and stamped their feet. Well done, Koala Lou. But she wasn't fast enough. In spite of all her training and all her hoping, it was Koala Claus who won the gum tree climbing. Koala Lou came second. Koala Lou went off and hid. She heard the shouts of the Bush Olympics and cried her heart out. It's a bit sad. When the first stars of evening appeared in the sky, Koala Lou crept home through the dark and up into the gum tree. Her mummy was waiting for her. Before she could say a word, her mummy flung her arms around her neck and said, all together now, Koala Lou, I do love you. I always have and I always will. And she hugged her for a very long time. Isn't that a lovely story? Makes my heart all warm. Thank you so much for joining me again today, everyone, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye.